Hello boys and girls, in this video I'll be talking about some interesting Pokemon facts that you probably did not know. So let's get started. Remember the ghost girl in Pokemon X and Y? Well, as most of you guys expected, she made a reappearance in the new games. If you go to Mount Pyre, which is the place people go to if they want to bury a Pokemon, you'll find the ghost girl say, "No, you're not the one." The exact same line that she told in Pokemon X and Y. So we can pretty much conclude that she is looking for someone. Who is she looking for though? We have yet to find. Since we started it with a ghost story, let's continue it with that. If you go to Mauville Hills, there are of course various apartments. Some are occupied, others are vacant. If an apartment is occupied, they will respond to you. If it's vacant, it will say there is no reply. But what makes this one apartment special is that it doesn't reply with anything. It just gives you 3 dots, as if someone is there but doesn't want to respond or is trying to keep quiet. Sure, they give the same meaning, but it's not normal for the text to change for just one specific apartment. Also, if you go to the nameplate of a vacant apartment, it will say, "This unit is vacant, Mauville Real Estate Management." But with this specific apartment, it says, "This unit is vacant, there is a great deal on the loose." Why would there be a great deal? Isn't it just a normal empty apartment? Usually, if there's a great deal with a house, there's something wrong with it. Sure, it could be plumbing or electricity problems, but I'm putting my guess on it being haunted. If you've played the games, you've probably won the Elite Four, and I'm sure most of you did not notice this. I did, but I couldn't believe my eyes, so I had to recheck it. When you battle Phoebe, the ghost type Elite Four, you notice something strange. A split second before this screen turns completely black, you see a little ghost girl sitting in the chair. After that, you get a different camera angle, an angle from the chair, as if the girl is watching you or something. Then, if you focus, you can see her right there, next to you. Now, this is just really strange. Phoebe is a ghost type trainer. She said that she trained at Mount Pyre and that her grandmother is actually in Mount Pyre. So it kinda makes sense since she's a ghost type and we see a ghost girl in her room. It may be just to spice things up and get us into the mood of ghosts with Phoebe. Or it's actually an Easter egg with all the other ghost girls that Game Freak is planning for us in the future. It might also be related to Hoopa, the legendary Pokemon that hasn't really been announced by Game Freak, which brings us to my last mystery. Hoopa is a ghost-type legendary Pokemon discovered by hackers. It was discovered a long time ago in Pokemon X and Y along with Diancie and Volcanion. But a while ago, hackers discovered that Hoopa has another form called Hoopa Unbound, and her regular small form that we all know is called Confined Hoopa. Hoopa's Pokédex entry in Pokemon Y says, "This troublemaker sends anything and everything to faraway places using its loop, which can warp space." Which actually brings us to why we can battle a lot of legendaries in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. If you haven't noticed, each of these legendaries come out of hoops, which Hoopa uses to send stuff to faraway places. Also, battling the legendaries has its own regular legendary music from the old games, as if they weren't supposed to be there. They are there because Hoopa sent them from generations like Sinnoh and Unova. Also, there are islands that you can see by riding your Latios or Latias in one day, and if you go there the next day, you won't find that exact island. This may also be related to Hoopa. Well, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Goodbye!